Welcome to the channel. Some people confront cheaters. Some people cry. Some people beg. Some people break down. But some people stay silent. They don't react. They don't explode. They don't expose. They don't chase closure. They collect the truth. They observe patterns. They watch behavior. They let people reveal who they really are. And when they finally leave, they don't leave loudly. They don't leave dramatically. They don't leave with chaos. They leave quietly, calmly, permanently. Here are 3 Reddit stories about cheating, betrayal, emotional manipulation, and the kind of quiet endings that hurt more than any argument ever could. Let's begin. Story 1. Husband cheating through video chat apps. My husband and I are in our 20s, and we have a 1-year-old daughter together. I recently discovered he had been using Livestream and random video chat apps to talk to women, get them to undress, masturbate with them, and have cybersex. Not porn videos, not anonymous content. Real women, real interactions, real conversations. I didn't find out because he confessed. I didn't find out because he felt guilty. I found out by accident. I saw multiple video chat apps on his phone, chatroulette, live stream platforms, random video call apps. When I checked his app store purchase history, my stomach dropped. There were charges almost every single week. Consistent payments for over a year and a half. This didn't start recently. This didn't start after our daughter was born. It started when I was 6 months pregnant, while I was carrying our child, while my body was changing, while I was vulnerable, while I was preparing to become a mother. He was paying strangers to perform for him online. We had already had issues in the past with him lying about porn, but this wasn't porn. This was interaction, connection, sexual communication, emotional intimacy with strangers. This crossed every boundary of our marriage. He spent money on it. He hid it easily. He lied without hesitation. He lived a double life during pregnancy and postpartum. And the worst part isn't even the cheating itself. The worst part is that he didn't see a problem with it. Not until I found out. Not until he was caught. Not until there were consequences. Now he says he'll start therapy. Now he says he's sorry. Now he says he wants to change. Now he says he wants to fix the marriage. But the truth is simple. If I hadn't discovered it, he would still be doing it. And now I'm standing here asking myself a question no one prepares you for. Is it worth trying to save a marriage that was being betrayed during pregnancy? Is it worth staying for the family? Is it worth trying to rebuild trust that never existed? Or did he already destroy the marriage long before I ever found out? Reddit verdict: NTE cyber cheating, paid sexual interactions, and secret relationships are still cheating. Betrayal during pregnancy makes it even worse. Sometimes cheating is loud. Sometimes it's hidden behind screens. Sometimes it's hidden behind passwords and apps. But sometimes it destroys someone in a different way. Not with anger, not with explosions, but with confusion, attachment, trauma bonds, and emotional obsession. This is one of those stories. Story 2. Roommate, lover, betrayal, obsession. We started as friends, then roommates. She had a long-distance boyfriend. I had my own situationship. There were lines, and at first, we didn't cross them, but the connection was there. We talked every day. We ate together. We went out together. We partied together. We spent nights talking in my room. The emotional intimacy grew slowly, naturally, quietly. Then one night, she lay on my bed. We started reading together. We cuddled. It escalated. She said she was leaving her boyfriend. We crossed the line. We became exclusive. We said, "I love you." We talked about a future. We talked about life together. But something felt wrong. Micah kept telling me there was someone else. Something didn't align. Something didn't feel clean. I ignored it. I rationalized it. I trusted her words over my instincts. Then I started noticing things. Footprints outside her window. Noises. Strange behavior. I recorded. Later, I heard another man climbing through her window. I heard her moaning. I heard her whispering. I heard the truth. When I confronted her, she denied it. She gaslit me. She manipulated me. She made me doubt my own reality. And I believed her. We stayed together. We said, I love you. We planned a future. But the truth lived inside that recording. When I finally listened properly, everything was there. Clear. Undeniable. The cheating. The betrayal. The manipulation. The lies. We broke up. She never admitted it. She never took responsibility. Now I'm stuck in something worse than anger. I'm stuck in attachment. I'm stuck in obsession. I'm stuck in trauma bonding. I don't trust. I don't move on. I don't want anyone else. I still love her, even knowing what she did. And I don't know how to let go. I don't know how to heal. I don't know how to trust again. I feel like a part of me died with that relationship. Reddit verdict: ESH cheating and gaslighting on one side, emotional dependency and unhealthy attachment on the other. Both sides are damaged and need healing. And then there are people who respond to cheating in a completely different way. No yelling, no chaos, no revenge, no exposure, no humiliation, just patience, control, clarity, and self-respect. Story 3, he knew she was cheating and waited. We had been together for years. Then her behavior changed. Random compliments, over-explaining her whereabouts, guarding her phone, set an emotional distance mixed with affection. I didn't confront her. I didn't accuse her. I didn't react emotionally. I paid attention. A week later, I used her laptop. Her messages were open. I didn't read everything, just enough to know I wasn't crazy. There was someone else. Same jokes, same promises, same emotional language. So I didn't expose her. I became the best boyfriend she ever had. I cooked. I listened. I showed up early. I was patient. I supported her. I was calm in arguments. I made her feel safe, safe enough to stop hiding. 3 weeks later, she sat me down crying. She confessed everything. She talked about guilt. She talked about confusion. She talked about wanting to fix things. She said I deserved better. She said she wanted to change. I listened. I nodded. I let her finish. Then I told her the truth. I've known for almost a month. Her face changed instantly. Not anger. Not fear. Shock. I told her. I wanted to be sure this wasn't a mistake before I stopped loving you. That night, I packed my things. The next morning, I blocked her. No speeches. No ultimatums. No second chances. No closure conversations. Just dignity, boundaries, and a clean exit. Reddit verdict: anti a calm, mature, self-respectful response. No revenge. No humiliation. Just emotional discipline and boundaries. Cheating doesn't always look the same. Sometimes it's digital. Sometimes it's secret. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's silent. But betrayal always leaves damage. Not just in relationships, but in trust, identity, self-worth, and future love. If these stories hit you, you're not alone. Subscribe for more real Reddit stories about love, betrayal, and human behavior. Because sometimes the quiet endings are the ones that echo the longest. What do you feel about these stories? Please share by commenting below. See you in the next video.